And just to add to the people who think they're helping me, you did it at just the time that I could have really have helped Josie. And you are the primary cause for social to not allow me to be the person to support Josie because of your shit, because of you discrediting me, because of you defamating me, because of you forcing me to stand up for myself, and because you caused the trauma in the first place that I am now trying to overcome. And you are the evil, vile people, yeah? You know, friend of mine, if anybody wants to know what this is about, check the new message down on the Trolls website where they admit to being the people that have sent social into my life, yeah? So you violated Josie, you violated Dean, you've violated my family, Elijah, Shiloh, Aaron and Faith, and Liam and Daniel. And you're not paid to be in my life. So what you are is an opponent to me. Yes, darling. And you're someone I'm going to learn to sue. And that's going to help me with my trauma. Taking people like you down. And you say you're a network of people. You could have really have helped. Really, really, really have helped, but you chose to hinder. So take your hindering, take your dark hands. 2 seconds, sweetheart. Yeah, you can hoover it up. That's not a problem, sweetheart. So yeah, I look forward to all of that being printed up and put into my judicial review to show how people treat somebody like me who they've got my kids, social services, I've got my kids, what do I do? And I did have all the business support people around me for Step Up Britain then, that was known as Challenge Britain. And it could have been forming over these last 10 years than having to constantly batter ignorance. Ignorance. That's what you people are, ignorant. And I should be able to walk down my street without the trauma of police and then have to witness seeing students with a future on the ground to the point that police don't understand that they're fighting back because they're being restrained by people who can physically hold them. And you're not understanding this trauma. Until you've got somebody around me, now let's forget the police uniform, yeah? Let's go back to an 11-year-old girl like me who's got a woman, a girl, 16-year-old girl pinning her head back. A boy with his knee in her shoulder. Another boy with a knee in the other arm and shoulder. Another boy with his leg in my legs. Another boy pinning down the other leg while another one does what he does. Then you want to tell me if you truly understand trauma. And then the one police people you expect to not do this to you is the police. So the police will be held accountable and they will be out there for criminal actions and they will be far away from families that are just on benefits, a bit broke, trying to provide a best need without selling their souls to the devil, without having to market themselves by taking a little bit of cleavage out and putting their boobs up. Oh, sorry, on TikTok, am I meant to take my clothes off? It ain't about the views. It's about the message. And I know what my mess to a message is. And when I have the time to sit down and fully get this book done properly, because I've got children, yeah? So unless you want to be someone that I trust, and I mean trust, to stay in my house with my kids. And do you know how many people there are that I do that with? Even their dad only gets a minimum of about 40 fucking minutes, mate, before I will be back in making sure that my children's heart, minds and souls are still in the right place. I trust him as a father, mate. But at the end of the day, that man's got trauma. And them people nearly caused for that man to take his life, mate. And I've been keeping him up and keeping him going for as long enough as it is, yeah? He knows what he's facing. He knows what he's got to deal with. The fact that I choose to come out and raise awareness and try to help people is my business. So you people, I don't pay you to come into my life. Now, you want to sit down and have a coffee and a chat with me and help me bring some perspective to it and help me sort all this stuff. The person that I was in 2010 changed in 2012 when my kids are taken. And I'll get myself on my feet in my time. I ain't in a race with anybody. And if you've got a problem with it, mate, go take your own masks off and stop being vile, evil people. You can invest in a website, but you can't help me keep mine up. You can actually put all them contents up, but you can't help me do it when I've only got one pair of hands, 2 little boys to look after, and I've been a breastfeeding mother for the 4 years previous to that. What did you want me doing? Being out there on the campaign, dragging me kids breastfeeding with you?